Okay, now this is going in the doorway, so these are all solid wood, these doors. Okay, she's going to put in a new door there, and I weigh 90 kilo apparently. So that's the... Oh, Wendy, I've got a video going.
Why?
Because I'm just doing some information about the rammed earth house for my New Zealand buddy. Is that okay? And that's an archway up there. And then again we've got the double glazing, double doors going here. And you can see a little bit of cracking in there, right? And so I set it up so there's two sets of double doors here, there, and that's a Blackwood kitchen, so high quality. And with this, the last little wall we did, just a little thin wall. It's probably the nicest wall out of the whole lot. And here you can see where this wall, you can see the texture here is very, very smooth because this was too wet. We did the mixing. Just over here we always mixed up the Bobcat mixers in the middle of this floor here, and yeah, this wall is very smooth because it's a different texture. You can see here where it's a drier mix. That was a piece of rock that fell out, so don't do that. And this is where the you fill in after the holes are done. You put some earth into the where the concrete bolts went through the wall, and here you see is another archway that we did. And again, that's got a lintel in the top, and it's just got a tiny little crack there, but no big deal. That'll last there forever, I think. So, that's the kitchen. And we'll just do a really quick tour of a little bit more before the ex-wife there's patience runs out. Okay, that's the oil painting there. That's the study. This is an Emma. There's an Emma type creature going across there. So we'll look in Emma's room. Oh, and that's the fireplace that I built that's actually got the water would be running through here and up the back here and going up into the roof, where I've got a system. So that's the draft control, solid front there. Never really worked, but it sort of half worked. If I built it again it would probably work. That's the TV, big screen TV. So when you put in an extra gas heater there, but the split cycle unit here would probably do the job. So that's the study, and this is where I put all these pipes in the floor before we built the house. A bit hard to see, but you can see the pipes there, and you turn them on and off here for different areas. So there's 10 or 11 areas here that you can control. And then just a quick tour through the rest. This is my daughter's heights as they were growing up. Now, so that's Emma's room. You're going to see again all solid walls. Laundry is all done with solid walls. Just plaster walls here. I'd probably do a few more plaster walls the next time around. And then on into Emma's room. Please keep the door shut. So that's Katrina's room this is. And she hasn't been home for a while because she lives away up at Ballarat where she's studying. And that was one of the early walls. And we had some black. I painted some of the steel formwork, and unfortunately the black rubbed off. And this was done with board, but some of the blacks here and there, but overall you can see the textures of the walls. So as you're building up, that would be a light socket there, and then you've got the different layers, so you'd be packing the earth in and the layers are going in as you're going upwards, and there's some nice texture in there, so that's a good thing to see. And even things like this little breakaway here, I don't see a big problem with that. It's just all part of the look of the wall, natural sort of look. Okay. That's about it.